Hey, what's up guys? Emmanuel from Kuya Adventures. Okay, so last year I built a 13.8 kilo system, winter system, with complete capabilities. Like you guys know, I follow a 7 priority survival system, which I used to build this particular system, and I'm hoping it's lighter than 13.8 kilos. Okay, something's wrong with the camera's not focusing very well. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that's the system there. 7 priorities. I'll start with the priority of shelter. Okay, so boonie hat. This is an authentic Australian Army boonie hat. Okay, and it's got a neck guard, so it gives me warmth and very good protection from the elements. Okay, it also has a chin strap, which keeps it secure on my head. Okay, so I've also got an authentic Australian Army hoochie. All right, I've got a clip here because I can convert the hoochie into a raincoat if need be. Then I also have my one-man tent. Now you've seen this before in my other videos. It's got very steep walls, so it repels the rain very well. Without the pegs, it weighs just over a kilo. Okay, very packable. Next item for my shelter needs is my Nordic Compact 1600 sleeping bag by Caribbee, -5. Right, very compact. Okay, so my hiker mat that you usually see in my other videos has broken. The valve is busted after about 3 years of use. I'm using 3 seat cushions sewn together to make a bedroll. Okay, and I've got it wrapped with some paracord. Not too heavy, but that's the best I got at the moment. So other shelter items are nylon cordage, which I use all the time. I'm very used to using nylon cordage. With that much I can pretty much make anything. Another item would be my Wenger Ranger 90, okay, multi-tool, and my RTAC 2. Excellent retention, Fat Boy blades, check them out. Okay, force protection, and a tool to process wood for shelter needs. Okay, next priority would be the priority of fire. For fire needs, sorry, I'll speak properly. For fire needs, I have my PSK. Okay, and in there I have a complete fire kit, including a fire steel and tinders like fat wood, cotton balls, char cloth, etc., etc. Okay, this PSK gives me the capabilities to complete 7 priorities. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If I get separated from my pack, on my belt I have the PSK, which keeps me safe. My insurance policy. Okay, so for fire, I have my 360-degree camping stove, which is very light, and some gas. Okay, now you're probably wondering, why would I bring gas when out there we can make fire? Well, basically, I like to have the capability to cook food. The capability to cook food in any conditions. Okay, it's very important to me, and it doesn't weigh that much really. Jeez. Okay, so that's for fire. For water, I have my Nalgene GI canteen with a pouch carry bag, whatever we call it, and a 3-liter hydration bag. I take it empty and fill it out in the field. In the bag, I should show everything. In the bag I also have prepared Ziploc bags, large ones, so I can hang them off trees. Okay, so I collect the water from the river, hang it up on a tree, and I have running water at camp. Okay, and I of course filter the water before putting it in the bag with my Australian Army Millback bag. Okay, so that's my water capabilities. Shelter fire water food. Now, I do like to eat good, but I do like to also have light food for camps and adventures, hikes, etc., etc. And this is pretty much what I take on a regular basis. For my dinner, some Deb instant mash with onion, and 2 different types of tuna. Sometimes I have the curry ones too, they're pretty good. Okay, and that's a decent dinner for me. For a lunch meal, midday meal, some mee goreng noodles and some corn. happy with that. And for breakfast, some pasta. Okay, so I've also got some chopsticks, wooden spoon, and my brew kit, which is inside a quart pot which I'd use to boil my water for purification, and the lid is my cup. Okay, so I've got some cappuccinos, some stevia sugars, pretty convenient, 2 hot chocolates, so they've got marshmallows in them too, and some sugar, okay, and something to clean my pot with. Alright, so that's my foods. Navigation, I have my phone, of course, which has topographic maps, and I have my Bushnell Backtrack, which is a GPS that marks 3 positions. First aid, some toilet paper, complete first aid kit, bandage, betadine, and antibacterial for after going to the toilet, and some medications, some lip balm, and quick clot, and etc. etc. Right? Navigation, first aid, signaling. Now for the priority signaling, I must have extra power, right? So I've got a battery bank, Kaiser Bass, some leads for my to charge my phone, and I also have an M20X Warrior, okay, which is 500 lumen, very bright. And that's it, guys. 7 priorities. So another look at my gear, guys. Shelter, fire, water, food, navigation, first aid, and medical, and signaling. Okay, so I'll pack this all up in my Ozcam backpack and get a weight for you. Okay guys, that's the bag packed. My PSK, my RTAC 2, my Ranger 90 are all in the bag, but usually that'd be on my belt carry, okay? I've got the scale here, all set up, ready to go. I can pick the bag up quite easily with one arm, my left arm too. My offhand. Okay. Now you can see the bag's not touching the scale. Okay, so that's 12.9 kilos, guys. So I've beat it by a kilo. 13.8 is what I was trying to beat. Now the only flaws I can think of with the system is that I do need a water source. But besides that, I have full capabilities. 7 priorities. Thanks for watching, guys. Adios.